All right, what up, guys? It's your girl ManicMeeks, and I am back with more Dune Prophecy. We're on season 1, episode 4. If you're enjoying this reaction series, or subscribe to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I'm here, you're here. Let's be here together. Down below in the description box on Patreon, patreon.com/ManicMeeks. So for full version of my reactions, so you to clear and such reaction series, and also for merch opportunities. I choose multiple type of things from 2000. So you support my material that's dropped on my Patreon. I got my merch out. You support my material, support free channel. You might subscribe. Why? Beyond is free. It costs $0. Subscribe to the button, notification bell. You know if I make videos free. And also have a gaming channel, which I am going through Dragon Age Veilguard. And I recently stumbled into a game that I'm going to have so many problems with. I knew I shouldn't have started it. I knew I shouldn't have started it. Path of Exile. I have never played Path of Exile before. Decided to jump in because I liked what I saw for PoE 2. And here I am. Interested in that. It's going to be on ManicMeeks Gaming. Y'all, because of that, this room is sweltering hot. So, I had to get through my intro faster than normal because it's so hot in this room. It's so hot. I hate PlayStation. It heats up my room like a freaking heater. My God. Ah, if it wasn't already plugged in and connected, I would have put it on my Xbox. My God. All right. So last time on Dune, it was almost a whole episode of flashbacks. So we got to see young Valia, and young Tula. And listen, let me tell you something. Tula, that's my chick. Okay, that's my girl. I like old Tula and I love young Tula. I love all of the Tulas. So we got to see like not the hardships, but we just got to see why Valia was so hard pressed to get up out of her family's like last name's thumb. Like the Atreides killed her brother, and she's just like, I'm so sick and tired of everybody trying to suck up to these assholes. We just need to squash them out once and for all and let them know and let everybody else know that we have honor, and it wasn't our, it wasn't our fault or our family's fault or something like that for what happened in the past. And we were actually trying to do the good thing and the honorable thing. And here we are outcasts because of it. And so she had a plan to be truth seeker. Is it truth seeker, truth sayer for her brother, but her brother was killed. And everybody had to, like, they literally was like, Valia, you got to get up out of here before you ruin stuff. You got to get up out of here before you ruin stuff. We don't want no revenge. We don't want no problems. We don't know nothing. We're trying to sit here and make it work what we got. Just leave. And so she decided to go ahead and leave, asking her sister to take care of stuff that's important, and went off to her training. So we got to see her at the beginning of her training, making friends, and just really not against, but frustrated and irritated with what was going on around her, and she was taking it on everybody else, to the point where they didn't even know that she could become an actual sister because she was so stuck on representing her name and clearing her name, and her, it's like Arya becoming a faceless person. You have to be able to relinquish your identity, and she didn't want to do that to become a sister. So she was just out there, just like gritting her teeth and bearing it. And she was going to stand out there the whole entire night until Mother Superior came in and was like, hey, come with me for a second. I like you. And let me tell you why. And just started explaining to her what she wanted to do. Showed her what do they call it? It's not the codex, but showed her the room with all of the like samples of the people's bloods and how they're like connecting, and she got to see all of that, and her daughter didn't. And so that started a rift right there. That started a rift, plain and simple. Two different ideologies from one person, because she was trying to do something secretly and keep the face the way the face was facing, and her daughter wanted to keep the face the way the face was facing. So I'm just like, bruh, that seemed too much. So while she was doing that, Tula was maneuvering her way into the Atreides family, and she bossed up. She girl bossed so hard, she killed everybody. We saw some Baratheons, we saw some Tullys, like actual actors from the House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones show. But still, they were there, and then they were not there because they were dead. Except for Baratheon, he's still there. He's old AF. And we went back to the present, and Valia was like, well, there's something that we have to do, because as of right now, they're getting ready to block her out of the Imperial Palace or something. And she's like, I don't have time for that. So now she's trying to figure out a way to use her family to get back in there. And that's where we left off. So on that note, let's go ahead and jump into season 1, episode 4 of Dune Twice Born. Oh yeah, she tried to make that girl up. She gonna have blue eyes. She gonna spice up her life, isn't she? I'm like, am I on the crack? Are we hearing something?
Hello?
Ma'am, are you dreaming? Or is this real life? I'm gonna start singing in a second. Is this just fantasy? Maybe it is a dream.
This isn't funny.
It looks like her. Escape from reality. Everybody's having the same nightmare.
Just a dream.
Tula honey, maybe you shouldn't have spiced up their lives. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I know what that means, but still, it's still very funny. It's still very funny.
Idly by while your own house claws its way out of the shit.
You better give me Baratheon. He was choking the entire time.
What better way to gain respect than by having the Mother Superior as your truth-sayer?
Girl, absolutely not. Girl, no.
Let me prove our worth by ensuring you a seat at the High Council.
Girl, that's trash. Why are you gonna put yourself in a situation like this? I'd be like, I'm offering you somebody else, not me. Girl, I'm booked and busy. I'm Mother Superior. I'm tired. I've got to be a superior mother. Oh, her outfit's really cute. Still don't know what your point is.
Didn't you?
That boy broke the first and highest law. No thinking machines. And he was met with the appropriate consequences.
He was like, I stomped him right down to the ground with my whole size 11.
We will not be united as long as he stands at your side.
Sir, what are you finna do? What you finna do? Follow instructions? Like a bitch. Oh, man.
Sister Avila suggested.
I was wondering, I was like, what's that noise?
Troubled their young minds. It'll pass.
Girl, if you get the fuck,
Lest you start up hysterics.
bitch. I like Tula, but you messed up doing what you did.
House Ego.
How does that make it more aerodynamic? I just have a question.
Impressive.
Please. Have a seat.
I feel like that was a very stupid move for her to make. I just don't like the fact that she's putting herself out there. She should have put somebody else there.
Must trade experience in whale fur.
We can use you. Yeah.
Outstanding work.
I can't stand him.
And dutifully accepts.
There is one thing we ask, Baron.
When you agree. The conditions under which House Rachesi departed.
Listen, he better give me telephone voice. Like, hello, this is Tamika. How can I help you? Ah! You better give it. You better give it here.
Diary should be launched.
I know, and you should be the one to mention it.
The great houses?
Just saying.
So will it be House Harkonnens?
Splendid.
Excellent.
Forward to you opening the inquest into the death of Pruitt Rachesi at the Landsroad.
Yes, absolutely. Somebody else can.
I mean... Yes.
Sure. Yeah. You had thought it came with no strings?
No, why did it? The Emperor has an
Child. Man, I don't know. She's playing a very dangerous game. Everybody's playing entirely too much for my liking. Agent of Chaos.
My father is a good man.
Is he? Was a bear.
What if there was something I could do?
Oh, Lord. Too many people, too many cooks in the kitchen. We've only got 3 spoons. One is slotted, one is a hole, and one is a wooden stirring spoon. Like, come on, y'all.
You know why?
I would like to know why.
It was my one condition. I would not do that again.
We are up against something.
Girl, what you do?
Something that...
Do we know?
Unless I have to.
You already have.
Mm-hmm. But what is it, though?
Before it consumes us all.
If we did that, Sister Avila, it would cause hysteria.
Mm.
Yeah. Then fear is the last thing we should be spreading.
I mean, I understand that, but you're wrong.
I'm going to tell the High Council exactly who Desmond Hart is and what he's done.
He's like, what do I gotta do to this? Why I gotta put my name in it?
You've let Father convince you you're weak.
No, he is weak. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Live in that. Be you, boo.
To save me when you could have just run away and escaped.
And failed. I didn't save you.
Mm. This is about to be one giant fucking mess. Everybody got their own little plan to do something that goes against the Imperial. Like, every single person. She does. The Truthsayers do. Atreides does. His daughter does. Desmond does. Like,
Floor is yours.
I'm just gonna slide these off. I'm gonna slide these off and I'm just gonna look into my cellular device as I read the captions. Because it's gonna be real embarrassing.
Where are the scorpions? The wandering spiders?
I can't stand him. He is literally Space Ragnar.
Machine technology. It was an execution.
He said, yeah, I did it. And I hope they burn in hell. Look at that face.
Excuses. No exemptions.
He's like, yeah. 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 You gotta do it now. You gotta do it, because if you don't do it, you're gonna look like a big ass bitch. You gotta do it now. Go ahead. My order. You got no choice. Everybody tried to back him into a corner. It's so bizarre. He's like, ooh, I like this. It's like a 5 gum commercial. Like, I want to see. Put the camera. I want to see his back. What the fuck happened? The fuck was that?
If I overstepped, please forgive me.
I'm talking about your body.
And he shall stay.
He's like, oh my god, a friend? Oh my god, I got home. Like, the way they are, ooh.
Judgment comes, heavens will be set on fire.
I feel like she had a dream as well. You had a dream.
Are the key to this reckoning. You must be the one twice born.
I feel like it's Desmond. He was born once, and then that's the giant sand snaky thing borned him again. Girl, what? Oh, hell no. You still breathing?
You exist because I allow you to exist.
Griffin went to his death because of your damned ambitions.
Is you finna get murdered again, Baratheon?
But that wasn't enough for you. No, you had to fan the flames of a blood feud.
I avenged my brother. The Atreides deserved what they got.
You are a black hole in this.
Well, this black hole has your medicine, bitch.
One day it would destroy me.
Sir, what is your old ass doing? You mean to tell me that he slept through all this? Somebody gotta be awake. Is she having a dream too? Really, bitch?
I understand now.
Really, bitch?
If you're willing to make the sacrifice, so will I.
Girl, what? The fuck is happening? What the fuck was that? I don't know what the fuck I just watched. The last 2 minutes of that, I don't know what happened. What? So did she turn into her brother so she can have the balls to do what she just did? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand that. Like, everything up until that point, I understood until that happened, and it threw everything off. I don't know what the fuck's going on. And this lets me know that the Imperial House is trash, because so many people were getting ready to play this man on so many different fronts. That Space Ragnar was like, you know what? The Queen said, get him, so I'm gonna get him. And I did. I brought them hoes in. And then I gave him an ultimatum because he had no choice. There was no choice but for him to accept, because if he did not, his back looked weak, noodle limp, mushroom, marshmallow, cloud back. He can't have that. So he had to be like, go right ahead. Do what you do, dog. Show him what happened to Lil Richese. My nigga Lil Richese. Lil Chasey. Tell him what happened to him. Show him one time. And that's what happened to him. Hit him with the biggest oh no. Nobody was ready. They were like, we heard what happened, but to actually see what happened. Okay. Everybody's plans is messed up. Valia had a plan to jump in and be the savior, failed. Atreides wanted to blow up the Imperial to show everybody that the resistance is resisting, failed. The resistance was like, we gonna come in and we gonna do all the things, it's gonna be great, failed. His daughter was like, you know what, I'm gonna be the one to tell everybody the truth about what's going on with the house because we have to be truthful and we have to let everybody know that this is not right, failed. The son was like, my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. The only time he did not fail because he was like, I'm just not about to be involved. Oh my gosh. And not to mention Tula over here failing. I don't know what, like, I feel like giving Lila the spice is making whatever, what is her name? Raquella said, like, the things that they are doing, trying to avoid what she said is going to happen, you're making it happen. Like, you're putting the pieces in place unknowingly to lead you to the place where you don't want to go. Like, girl, you gotta get it together. I don't know what y'all finna do. You got 2 episodes left. Like, what? At this point, I don't know where we're going. Who authorized 6 episodes? Knowing that this is what you wrote. Knowing that at the end of the 2 episodes, we need to have something resolved for us to come back next season 2, or else we're all gonna be pissed. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just here for the ride. I really did like this episode. This episode had me shutting the fuck up. You know how I feel about episodes that have me shut the fuck up. You know, unfortunately, it's probably going to be one of those little short edits because I was literally shutting the fuck up the entire time. So I don't know what to tell you. So on that note, guys, thanks for hanging with me. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next one. Bye. Because I literally shut the fuck up this episode. I've got nothing.